Hello and welcome to In Sequence, the comics podcast for everyone. I'm Scout, and with me are my fellow panelists.
Hey, I'm Matt.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Jillian.
And we are here on this podcast to talk about any kind of sequential art. If it's got pictures in a sequence, it can be on this show. We love comics, we love manga, we love webcomics, we love flip books, maybe, who knows?
Cave paintings.
Cave paintings.
Triptychs.
Yeah. those things where you spin it and it's got the pictures in it and they move.
Zoetropes. We love those.
Thank you.
We should definitely cover a zoetrope.
Yeah.
We could cover a zoetrope. But so far, what we've recorded are episodes on manga, American superhero comics, and webcomics, and we plan to cover so many more. This is a show that we're excited to make, and it is a show for everybody, regardless of your level of experience with any of the media that we discuss.
Yeah, and Scout through to the panelists earlier and wanted to let you all know that this is going to be a pretty fluid group of panelists. We are your core 4 hosts. But we kind of designed it this way so that we can swap out at any time and so that we can bring people on at any time to host with us, not necessarily just guests on the show. It's meant to be flexible both so that we can make a show a little bit easier, but also so that you all get a bit of a different varied experience and have a cool show to listen to.
And speaking of guest panelists, we are a member of the Worst Garbage podcast network. If you're unfamiliar with the network, it's sort of a very loose podcast network, a collective of different people doing a bunch of very different podcasts. So, for instance, I host a podcast called Girl Mode that's about video games. Jill and Scout host a podcast called Paws and Claws that's about the Warrior Cats book series. And Matt has Can't Let It Go, as well as been involved with a couple of different things, some around video games, some around general like pop culture fandom stuff. And there's many more people on the network than us. Some of us have wanted to do a comics podcast for a very long time, which is why we kind of organized into this. Both hosts and listeners to the network have talked about this idea before. And because there are many more hosts than us on the network, you can also expect other hosts from other shows, such as maybe Into the Aether or Press Start or .zip or other shows that are not represented by our hosts here to stop by and talk about comics that they love or want an excuse to read.
Yeah, I'm excited to have more people on.
So we mentioned TWG. Where else can you find us? Well, you already found us, so great job. You're a real detective.
The world's greatest detective, you might say.
World's greatest detectives. Feel free to drop us a subscribe or a follow. You can find us on the web at insequence.pictures. Go there and also join us in the Worst Garbage Discord. A lot of fun stuff happening over there. And you can find The Worst Garbage at theworstgarbage.online.
For now, just go ahead, jump into whichever episode you'd like, have fun, enjoy yourself, and support your local library and your local comic shop.